right? That was like, judge not, lest ye be judged, right? And you're like, you don't know the Bible at all. How are you saying that to me? And they pull a verse out of context and use it as a weapon of sort, as a bumper sticker. And in doing so, what they are trying to say is that you have no right to tell me what is right and what is wrong. You have no right to tell me that my lifestyle, my choices are not okay. Is that what Jesus is saying here? I would argue the context will clearly show that he is not saying that. That he is not saying that there are no times where we are to confront one another in sin. That he is not saying that there are no times that we are to speak the truth in love. In fact, the scriptures would teach the exact opposite. Let me give you just a handful of illustrations of that. You'll see in this very verse itself, if you look down at verse 42, you'll see at the very end there that he says, you hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take out the speck that is in your brother's eye. Clearly, he is saying that there is a time and a place where we are to address sin issues in each other's lives. That's just one of many verses. Matthew 18, 15 through 17, most of you are probably familiar with this passage. This passage talks to us about how we deal with sin in one another's lives. Verse 15 says, if your brother sins against you, that's a judgment call. Whoa. That's a judgment call. If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother.